Monster Hunter AMA, of course. And remember, ladies and gentlemen, if you have questions you want answered at E3, hashtag E32021, you can get your comments on the little ticker that goes by. And of course, we're running polls throughout this. We've been running polls all day long about the old Capcom, because of course we are coming up with the Capcom presentation. As a rundown again of what we know officially for Capcom, of course, be hosted by our friend Seltzer. Then, we know we're going to get stuff on the Great Ace Attorney Chronicles. We're going to get stuff on Monster Hunter Rise. We're going to get stuff on Monster Hunter Stories 2. We're going to get Resident Evil Village. That is what they have officially said. I still hold out hope for more on Resident Evil 4 VR. I hope more on that Resident Evil multiplayer game. Yeah. And then if you really want to start dreaming, I know earlier you want to talk about Lost Planet, like that's sorry guys, I went down the rabbit hole. I want to hear what it's all about here. Although it would be fantastic to have it, but let's focus on what we already know. I'm looking forward to seeing what Resident Evil Village content they're planning to bring to the table. Game's been a massive hit. I'm expecting them to come out, talk about that, and also maybe give us some new stuff. Yeah. Jackie, what do you want?
Okay, so I am not super into puzzle mystery games, just being completely honest, but I mean, Ace Attorney just totally plays to me. Obviously, I'm a big weeb. I absolutely adore anime. So just seeing the protagonist being like, objection, like I'm just like, I am absolutely 100% here for it. Also, there's a character in there named Herlock Shums.
Of course.
I mean, that alone, I'm just like, I love this, so I'm definitely here for it. It's so smart, right?
Yeah, you'll be getting it, of course, Ace Attorney, the Chronicles here, the Great Ace Attorney Chronicles, 2 games that were released in Japan, finally coming here on July 27th, and it's about time, ladies and gentlemen. This is what you've been waiting for. The Capcom presentation is starting in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
Ahí vamos. Capcom.
Welcome to the Capcom E3 Showcase. I'm your host, Rachel Puerco, aka Seltzer, and I'll be your guide as we walk through the latest releases, news, and updates from Capcom. We'll hear from the Resident Evil Village team, share some news from the world of Monster Hunter, and get the latest on Ace Attorney. Then we'll wrap up with some updates from our friends at Capcom Fighters. So what are we waiting for? Let's get started. Our first stop today, Resident Evil Village. The Resident Evil franchise continues to pioneer the latest and greatest in survival horror. The team has been blown away by the response to Resident Evil Village, which launched last month. It brought the world another chapter in this decades-long story as the franchise celebrates its 25th anniversary this year. I'm honored to be able to introduce Tsuyoshi Kanda, producer on Resident Evil Village, with a special message for the fans.
Juegazo.
There's nothing to fear.
She's everything to me.
Juegas.
I think it's time you left things in my hands. Go on, rest now.
Resident Evil Village.
Hi everyone, my name is Tsuyoshi Kanda, producer of Resident Evil Village. I want to take this opportunity to thank everyone who's played since we launched the game in May. We hope you're enjoying this new chapter in survival horror. As a reminder, everyone who purchases Resident Evil Village will gain free access to our online multiplayer title Resident Evil REverse, where players go head-to-head with their favorite Resident Evil heroes and bioweapons. I'm now happy to announce that Resident Evil REverse will go live next month across all supported platforms. So head into the fray to celebrate the Resident Evil 25th anniversary.
Thank you, Kanda-san, for that wonderful update. Next up, some long-awaited news from the world of Monster Hunter. Whether it's adventuring alongside monsters or battling them with friends, we've got something for you. First, let's dive into the brand new story-based RPG entry to the series, Monster Hunter Stories 2, Wings of Ruin.
Primer juego que anuncia Monster Hunter para el Switch. ¡No llore!
This was his fate. Red may have been strong and skilled, but against the awesome power of nature, he was merely a man. He never stood a chance.
All around, things just kept getting worse. But I heard that Guardian Ratha had survived and returned to Hikoru Island. I went there to see Red's old monster again.
Se ve muy caricaturesco.
Then, of
Pero pues
course,
es para el Switch.
that's when I met you.
You were given Red's kinship stone, and now a Rathalos egg. This is destiny.
This is the legendary monster, Ratha, the monster with the wings of ruin.
It's said that a beat of its wings can bring about waves of destruction.
Many people believe there's a connection between the strange happenings and the wings of ruin. The pits are appearing everywhere, and they're emitting a strange light.
Este juego no me apetece.
What's this whole idea of forming kinship with monsters? How do you control them?
It's not about control. Monsters have riders of their own will. And the bonds between monsters and riders are just like your bond with Tsukima.
What kind of power does Ratha really have? Why are all of these pits appearing? And who are those people who want to take Ratha for themselves? All I have are questions.
If there's worry or doubt in your voice, Ratha will become anxious too. He needs to know that you will protect him no matter what.
I can sense the flames of his life force weakening. The burden of such great power is too much for his body to bear.
A voice. Can you hear it?
Riders can bond with monsters. Surely you can groove with fellow humans.
They have the power of kinship. They're friends, they're monsties. Humans carry the strength of everyone they meet. That makes them strong. My friends here taught me that. I believe in the strength of humanity.
Se ve buena la historia, pero no. El modo de juego no me llama la atención. El 25 de junio al 21. Un demo. Y si preordenan, les parece que les regalan esa monita. Disponible desde 9 de
Looks
julio.
pretty epic, right? And how about that announcement? The Canine Companion Palamute from Monster Hunter Rise will be joining Monster Hunter Stories 2 as one of the new Monsties in the first free title update coming soon after the game's release. You can get an early peek at the game with the Monster Hunter Stories 2 Wings of Ruin trial version starting on June 25th, which also carries your progress over to the full game release just a few weeks later on July 9th. That's not the only way to join the hunt. Millions of you made Monster Hunter Rise a huge success earlier this year, and we have even more content coming, including a new collaboration on the rise. Let's find out more.
Let's go! This is for my fellow hunters!
Rathalos is no want. Moon's blessing emerge. Ready? I have a good feeling. What will it be? Moon's blessing emerge.
A ver, un evento. A ver, un premio por evento. Pantalones negros. La canción.
Tamura is like my second home.
You think you can take on Rondine?
Dice junio 18. Ay, no dejas leer.
There has never been a better time to be a Monster Hunter fan, with all the new updates to Monster Hunter Rise and the launch of Monster Hunter Stories 2 this summer. We can't wait to hear about your own stories of adventure. Well, that's not the only thing Capcom has in store for us this July. Fans of Phoenix Wright will have new chapters to explore with the release of the Great Ace Attorney Chronicles. North American and European future attorneys will finally be able to get their hands on the Great Ace Attorney Adventures and the Great Ace Attorney 2 Resolve, which were previously only available in Japan. You'll travel back in time to the late 19th century Japan and London to play as Ryunosuke Naruhodo, Phoenix Wright's ancestor, in this action-packed prequel. Now let's hear more about the story.
So, let's unravel this mystery. Welcome to the center of the world. Great Britain's mighty capital, London.
This country is incredible.
Pareciera anime.
I will become a lawyer. I have to.
Parecieran caricaturas.
So then, let us unravel this mystery and discover what events led to this curious murder. Who are you? Harlock shows. You must
Ahí es donde le quitan la.
We must solve this case, Naruhodo-san.
Let us engage in the art of deduction. Well, what have we here? It would seem the truth is now tantalizingly close.
The defense demands its right to a cross-examination. Objection! Your testimony completely contradicts the facts.
Objection! My lord, with all due respect, this is an outrage!
You're the best lawyer in the world.
Parece un juego de abogados. Julio 27.
So we have 10 new cases and 8 mini escapades where you can take on the role of a defense attorney. Now, we all want to see some gameplay, right? Let's take a closer first look at 2 gameplay features new to the franchise in the Great Ace Attorney Chronicles: Dance of Deduction and Summation Examination.
Hello, I'm Jonathan, Capcom's marketing brand manager for the Great Ace Attorney Chronicles.
So this is the
Place
Capcom
me up
Great
in a big lead. I have to Capcom's marketing brand manager for the Great Ace Attorney 2 new gameplay features. Place me up in a big lead. I have to Capcom's marketing brand manager for the Great Ace Attorney 2 new gameplay features. Place me up in a big lead. I have
that require further examination.
Se cruza el audio.
The help of Ryunosuke's legal aid Susato.
No puedo ver los mensajes porque se cruza el audio.
Detective Herlock.
Hello, I'm John.
Capcom to present his logic and reasoning spectacular, a grandiose yet flawed series of conjectures.
Brand manager, Great Ace Attorney Chronicles.
So this is the
Place
Ryunosuke and Susato will then discuss to correct the flaws in Herlock's deductions. At this point, players will be prompted to search for clues that help identify the errors in the
Con las
detective's
vistas de
logic
las
and reveal the truth
preguntas,
of the mystery.
de los comentarios, no los puedo ver, no los puedo leer, se me cruza el audio en cuanto los abro.
As players present new evidence and observations, Herlock will amend his deductions based on the new information.
Aunque de este juego no se pierdan
Upon
mucho.
uncovering the truth, Ryunosuke and Herlock
Sí,
enter
como
into
que
a
no,
semi
se ve buena la trama, pero
semi-literal dance that brings them to the conclusion of the dance of deduction.
como que no, como que no. Por lo menos no es de mis gustos. No, no los puedo mirar. A ver. No me deja hacer muchas cosas.
In courtroom
A ver.
battles, players will attempt to convince
Quitándole
6 jurors
esto.
of the innocence of their client.
A ver, ahí se oye
will be
mejor.
displayed and represented by 2 scales of justice. One
Espero
black
que se oiga mejor.
representing a guilty verdict,
Los-
one white representing a not guilty verdict.
Los mensajes en el Face no los puedo leer.
Take the stand to face off against the jurors,
Los de YouTube sí.
all of whom provide explanations as to why they've reached their guilty verdict.
Ya me abrió, ya lo estoy viendo.
You'll have to
¿Qué onda,
identify
qué rollo?
statements and sway the jury in your favor. Examine each statement carefully and select.
Fíjate que estoy batallando con los mensajes que llegan en el Face. No me está avisando el programa esto no me está avisando y los veo como con retraso. Y se queda cargando y me cruza los audios. A ver, alguien que me diga ahí si se oye bien. ¿Ya se oye mejor?
If you successfully point out one of these contradictions among the jurors, you might just change their minds too. With a slam of their fist, each juror you persuade will send a fiery ball towards the scales above and literally tip the scales of justice in your favor. Bring each contradiction to light and persuade the jury to help prove your client's innocence.
Enrique, vamos poniéndole fecha a ese del Warzone.
This has just been a small taste.
Vamos poniéndole fecha a ver qué onda. ¿Qué dice?
Great Ace Attorney Chronicles. We are very excited to get this game in the hands of both new fans.
Yo no me oigo, así que necesito que me digan si se oye bien o no se oye bien. Si mejoró o no mejoró.
Like I have a bunch of games to catch up on. There are some exciting new adventures and titles to look forward to.
Arre. A ver, Noé, mándame tu gamer tag. Ahí te echamos unas partidas.
Rock TV and Vicious. They'll tell us what's been going on with Capcom esports, including updates on the Capcom Pro Tour, Intel World Open.
Pero no andes manqueando porque luego vamos a quedar mal aquí subiendo en vivo y manqueando como que no vayas a manquear.
What's going on, everybody, and welcome to the Capcom esports presentation for E3 2021. My name is Vicious, commentator for the Capcom Pro Tour as well as Street Fighter League, here with competitive Street Fighter 5 player and...
Perfecto. Muy bien. Ahí se oye bien, ahí se oye bien.
Oh my goodness gracious.
Muy bien.
That just sounds beautiful and has a ring to it, and I think that's a perfect word to describe what we have for everyone today. Street Fighter 5.
Fíjate, qué curioso, aquí en el Face siempre tengo problemas con el programa y el en vivo, y en el YouTube se ve bien clarito y se oye clarito. Nunca ando batallando con el YouTube.
The long and short of it is this. We travel all around the world, state to state, country to country, and we try to bring our opponent's life mark from 100 all the way down to 0 and feel pretty goddamn good doing it. That's right, Rob. If you think you're the best in your league, sign up. Capcom Pro Tour to become possibly.
Es un torneo. Es un torneo. Y bueno, pensé que iban a sacar otro juego de estos. Digo, no mejoran los gráficos, nomás meten y meten monos y no. Órale. $5,000 de premio. Mira, y el trofeo. Cara, acabo de perder.
So behind me you can see in all of its glory the Capcom Pro Tour
Street Fighter
2021 official stage and set, and that's a place that you are very, very familiar with. That's right, we take all of our events and broadcast it live from the stage.
El chinillo. Chinillo.
And speaking of, the Capcom Pro Tour has shaped up a lot. In 2021, we have 32 events going on in the Capcom Pro Tour, spanning across 19 different territories. So there's so many opportunities for players from around the world to get that ticket into the Capcom Cup this year. I'm absolutely excited because, again, that is a big change from what 2020 was into what we can expect for 2021. And Bravo is the first qualifier for Japan for the Capcom Pro Tour. Not only can you catch the Capcom Pro Tour live on the Capcom Fighter channel, you can do so on a plethora of platforms. We have it on Twitch, YouTube, Twitter, and Facebook.
Andamos echando unas retas en el Street Fighter para entrar al torneo y ganar los $5,000. No estaría mal. Es en línea, mira. O eso parece.
Street Fighter League is something that you don't want to miss because normally we only
Ahí
have
es más pro, mira.
one content. But now you actually have your teammates at your back, and every decision that you make is not just about you anymore. Look for more news on Street Fighter League.
Estoy llorando.
Texas, oh, that's the movement. Oh, what's happening? Let's not forget, the Intel World Opening is happening right now. Top players representing 11 regions around the world are competing for their place in the World Finals happening next month Be sure to check out the official website for more information, including current standings and broadcast schedule. To commemorate this event, everyone who logged in during this period will receive an exclusive competitive title and dojo option. You do not want to miss this. I highly recommend everyone to stay tuned for future Capcom Pro Tour updates on the Capcom Fighters channel. And again, we've had so many events so far. We started off with the Japan region. We've had a couple of more events going on afterwards. With the action,
Es que va a haber varios eventos.
in fact, we're going to be continuing off with the Midwest.
Como una eliminatoria. De eso está hablando.
I know you're definitely excited about that. 100%. I mean, of course, your boy is from Ohio. Make sure you guys tune in to see the tournament. You do not want to miss some of the best Street Fighter V players in the world compete head to head.
Ay, a la Kuma.
Street Fighter, I dare you!
KO! ¡Ah, los chinillos!
I'm the best in the world. This game has changed the lives of so many people here. That's what I'm talking about. I told you it's gonna go to win the Sky Fighter League. This is the ultimate Street Fighter V experience.
¿Cómo no van a estar felices? Acaban de ganar varios dólares. Ahí está, mira. Comienzan este fin de semana, junio 19.
Thanks, guys. It's been a really exciting season so far, and I can't wait to see how this plays out on the road to Capcom Cup. Remember to check out Capcom Fighters Twitch and YouTube
No es así, no nunca. Jugamos a todas horas, no te preocupes.
So that's a wrap
Si
from
no hacemos
Capcom
ahorita,
and
lo hacemos en la
E3
noche.
here. Let's
Levantamos
recap what
un
we all
en vivo.
saw. Resident Evil Village
Pero no vayas a manquear,
the
porque
latest
luego
installment of the
me vas
survival
a hacer quedar mal.
and RE Burst as part of the franchise's 25th anniversary. We have new adventures to embark on in the world of Monster Hunter, with Monster Hunter Stories 2, Wings of Ruin, and Monster Hunter Rise.
Así que todo va a quedar registrado, va a quedar ahí en varias plataformas. Hasta en Twitch va a quedar ahí que estás manqueando.
Finally, don't miss out on the esports club.
Fíjate que es el Battlefield, no estoy seguro, sí me llama la atención, pero pues es que son como varias copias del Fortnite, Warzone, y empiezan a salir más al mismo estilo, pues. Pero tal vez sí.
I'm Rachel Cuervo, aka Seltzer.
Ok,
Thank
a
you
ver,
for being
video.
part of the Capcom experience at E3 this year.
Es que este en sí no trae para bajarle más que bajarle al audio del desktop. A ver si ahí se oye mejor. Ahí se oye mejor. Ya le bajé más. Este juegazo, el Resident Evil 8. Ya me lo he acabado como unas 10 veces. Ah, ya se acabó, Parece que ya se acabó.
Welcome back, and that is a wrap on Capcom.
Mira mi compu.
I thought that rhymed for a second, and I was gonna go, that
Mira.
rhymed, and then I was like, that did rhyme.
I love seeing the wheel. I saw it here.
Está de computadora.
I was like, that doesn't rhyme at all. It's just day 3.
Ah, también trae una.
Just feeling it, folks. I'm feeling it, yeah. Not gonna lie though, that certainly got me amped. We saw a lot of great titles there, and we're gonna go into more depth about Great Ace Attorney Chronicles and all the stuff that we saw drop with Resident
Ah, te digo
Evil,
que ya le
but we
bajé
wanted to
otra
focus
vez.
on Monster
No sé
Hunter
cómo
a
se
little
oye,
bit more
pues.
here. Without a doubt,
Yo no me
I'm
oigo.
absolutely hyped for Monster Hunter Stories 2, Wings of Ruin. That was a new trailer that we saw, and that one got me in feels.
It's the one where, and I think I saw.
¿Ya jugaste el Resident 8? El Village.
But people weren't familiar with the term monsters. And now
Está con todo ese juego. Vale la pena cada pesito que costó.
I am all for that hashtag, yeah. But for me, when it comes to these narrative stories, the story has to be good, you know what I mean? And it's hard to tell with these game trailers sometimes. Like, I'll be like, okay, this gameplay looks fantastic, or the animation is there, but am I going to get into this story? And somehow this trailer conveyed that.
En el YouTube casi no tengo problemas.
Hearing, I think
Casi nada más en el Facebook están dando problemas. Y luego como que se cruza el audio.
He like lit up as soon as that lovely little lady came up on the screen. But I think she was like telling the protagonist something like, you know, this monster can sense fear, it can sense anxiety.
¿Qué onda, César? Buenas tardes.
I'm sorry, I apologize.
¿Qué onda? Saludos, carnal, ¿cómo andamos? ¿Estás viendo el E3? Fíjate, curioso que aquí en Capcom metieron pocos juegos y casi puras secuelas. Hubiera estado bien que metieran, no sé, o sea, que hubieran metido el remaster de Resident 4. Ahí hubiera rellenado muy bien.
No, I understand. Like, for me personally, again, somebody who does love the core Monster Hunter series, I didn't give Monster Hunter Stories 1. So seeing this trailer for it, you're like, oh man, it's a lot more like an anime.
Dan pura presencia esas madres ahí.
It is interesting to see that world of mechanics we know, and not mechanics, I guess, but in terms of, you know, what weapons you use, what monsters, what the world building techniques are, and how they're using the story.
Siento que al video le falta calidad. Bueno, está en vivo, pero siento que debería estar en 1080, como que pareciera que no está en 1080.
Look at all the action, look at how cool this is, like here's these awesome
Es la E3, es la de Capcom, en la E3. Anunciaron el Monster Hunter y otros dos que la verdad no recuerdo el nombre, pero sí parecían como tu estilo. Y también no sé qué más tengan preparado, pero les digo que sí estaría bien que metieran el remaster del Resident 4. O sea, jugar Resident 4 a los mejores gráficos del mundo en el Series S, por ejemplo, Series X, o en la Play 5, estaría chido. Pues hay que jugar el Resident 8, no sé si lo han jugado. Está con todo ese juego. Vale la pena, vale la pena.
Welcome to the Razer keynote at E3.
Oh, mira, van a meter cosas de Razer.
We have got an insane show for everyone today. We have come a long way here together. All gamers by gamers, and today we're one of the biggest gaming brands in the world.
Estuvo bien, César, estuvo bien. Yo digo, estaría mejor si hubieran metido un remaster de Resident 4. Pero estuvo bien, o sea, dentro de lo que cabe, vienen buenos juegos. Cuando menos se miran buenas historias. Pero no sé si ya terminó, me imagino que ya terminó la de Capcom, pero están metiendo la de Razer. Si tienen la oportunidad de comprarse una máquina de estas, ni respetos, la mera verdad.
Gaming laptop. And this caused quite a bit of controversy back then because
están hablando de que esta fue la primera laptop gamer que metieron de Razer.
Super thick, super heavy, and the Razer Blade was the first true gaming laptop in the sense it was super thin, super light, and super powerful.
Están hablando de que era muy delgada, muy liviana y muy poderosa.
And since then, over the past 10 years, the entire industry has moved to follow in the footsteps of the Razer Blade. In 2013, we launched the world's thinnest gaming laptop.
Se hizo, bueno, tiene el récord de ser la más delgada en el 2013. Y este fue el primer amplificador que ganó premio. Y esta fue la laptop más pequeña o más delgada de 15 pulgadas. Y esa es la que tengo yo, la del medio, la de 17 pulgadas.
We've got the Blade Pro 17, and of course, we've got the Blade 15. And the Razer
sí, mañana va a estar buena. A ver si mañana nos conectamos y nos anuncian por fin la Nintendo Switch. Pero que como joden con la Nintendo Switch Pro o la New Nintendo Switch. Ya ves que salió ayer antier que se filtró en la GameStop como New Nintendo Switch. O sea, ya como que ya chole con tanta filtración y no hay nada de información, pues. Ya mañana nos van a decir si sí o si no, si era puro rollo.
Over the past couple of years is when is Razer going to make an AMD gaming laptop? Well,
¿cómo que la van a meter a AMD?
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm incredibly excited to be able to announce that we're now working closely together with AMD. And we've put the very best designers and engineers together with the top AMD engineers, and what we've created in a single line is the ultimate AMD gaming laptop. And with that, we are bringing back the legendary Razer Blade 14.
Y luego
How
chiquita.
do we do this? How did we make the ultimate AMD gaming laptop? Well, we took a look at the 14-inch gaming laptops today. Now,
Está para el mercado de las de 14 pulgadas.
Of the Blade 14 that we created some 10 years ago, and many things have changed since then. In terms of form factor, many of the gaming laptops out there are portable, but we feel they could be thinner, could be slimmer. Now, over and above, in terms of GPUs,
Dice que está hablando de las que quiere volver a ganar ese premio de las más delgadas y las más poderosas.
in fact, in terms of total graphics power or DGP,
Estas laptops son muy buenas. Meten 2060, 2070, 2080, 30, ahí está, 3060, 3060. Y ok, va a ser portable pero no será delgada. Y solamente vendrá en la 3060. No mencionan cuál porque la 3060 tiene tres versiones, la de 6, la de 8 y la de 12 GB. Pero no mencionan cuál. Última generación de disipador. Tienen buena disipación a pesar de tener ventiladores muy pequeños.
Now, in terms of having all this last-gen tech, many of them are still limited in terms of the ports that they've got. They've got only a couple of Type A ports, Type C ports, so on and so forth, and they've got truly uninspired keyboards.
Ya entendí. Eso está hablando de especificaciones de las laptops poderosas en 14 pulgadas. Que son limitadas, que nomás están a 3060, imagino de 6 GB. Ahora vienen las especificaciones de Razer para 14 pulgadas, super poderosa, super delgada, ultra rápida, pues, hablando de conexiones Wi-Fi, ultra rápidas, super sensibles y muy inmersivas.
Let's talk about how
muy bien, oye, nos vemos a la tote. Cuídate. Y César, sí, pues estaría bien que ya porque dijeran qué metro va a sacar, pues. Si es el 2D, pues cuando menos, y si no, cuando menos que hagan una mención del 4. A la colección, ¿te imaginas? Tener todo desde el Nintendo hasta acá.
CPUs on the planet today, and we've picked
buen procesador.
5900 HX. This is truly an incredible CPU. We are talking about a HX class, an extreme class AMD processor.
Va a ser overclockeable. Pero no dicen exactamente cuál, si es el no.
Processors, we are using a HX class unlocked processor.
Van a ser 8 cores de 32 bits. Es el Ryzen 9. Ahí dice, ahí está Ryzen 9.
x86 CPU, and it's gotten up to a whopping 4.6 gigahertz of power. This is an insanely great CPU. And joining me here today, talking about this partnership to make the ultimate AMD gaming laptop, is Jason Banta, VP of Product Management of AMD.
Razer is known for some of the most innovative gaming laptops in the industry. Razer has
bueno, sí, esto ya no tiene nada que ver con Capcom. Me quedé porque es una marca que me gusta. En PC, en laptop. Están hablando de 14 pulgadas, la verdad, a mí no me llama la atención 14. Estoy bien segatón. Pero pura cajeta en laptop. No son nada baratos, pero pura cajeta en laptop. Vale la pena.
5900HX processor, enabling elite gaming performance on a thin and light
Sí, esos equipos
amazing battery.
ya tienen señores tanates. Señores tanates tienen. Mira, este por ejemplo, 8 núcleos, 16 hilos, como una PC grande, o sea, una PC normal. Estás hablando de un Ryzen 9, o no, viene siendo como un Ryzen 7, porque son 8 núcleos. El Ryzen 9 trae, no sé si 10 o 11 núcleos por ahí. Pero en PC, pero igual, pues es una laptop, pues. El Ryzen de última generación, el 9.
Ryzen 9 HX series was designed to deliver the most immersive gaming experience you can get in a laptop with zero compromises. From all of us at AMD, congratulations to Min and the entire Razer team for outstanding execution on this project.
Ultra delgada, 18 milímetros de grosor en total.
And look forward to expanding these opportunities for gamers in the future.
Thank you very much, Jason. So that was Jason of
Este curioso no mencionó sobre el monitor.
But the CPU, of course, well, we picked one of the most powerful in the world.
No mencionó nada del monitor.
The equation. What's the other half of the equation? Well, the GPU. We picked one of the most powerful CPUs in the world, and we've also picked one of the most powerful GPUs. And we're talking, of course, about the NVIDIA GeForce RTX 30 series. Now, our engineers and NVIDIA, we've been working together for many years. We've been optimizing it. We've got the best GPUs in the world with NVIDIA. They've got up to 8 gigs of
Qué
VRAM.
curioso, dice, está hablando de que siempre van a trabajar con NVIDIA, porque son los mejores núcleos de procesamiento gráfico.
100 watts of power. We're not talking about
Y que hacen muy buen equipo, o sea, AMD con NVIDIA es un muy buen equipo.
up to 100 watts of TGP. And it's something as small and thin as a 14.
Hace mucho énfasis en lo delgado y en lo portable.
It's a great GPU. That's what everybody else is also using, but we wanted to start with that. Now, over and above,
Esta va a traer la 3060 de 8 GB según lo que decía ahí.
we're crazy at Razer. We're the mad scientists. We can take it a notch further. So what have we done? Well, in the new Razer Blade 14,
A la
we've got an
3070.
RTX 3070 option. That's a truly
Va a ser opcional.
powerful.
Si la compras en la página directo, tú vas a tener la opción de comprar la 3060 o 70. Me imagino que si quieres más power, pues para la 3080 o la 3090.
We want to take it up to 11. We're going all the way up to the moon, and what we've done with the new Razer Blade 14 that we've
¿Qué onda,
now
Fabián?
added
No, a mí no me debe, la neta.
crazy and insane
Richie no le debe a todo el mundo.
30.
Ah, otra la 3080 también, mira.
Imagine that, the most powerful GPU on the planet with one of the most powerful CPUs on the planet. It's truly, truly powerful. And of course, joining me here on screen today from NVIDIA to talk about how we put this crazy RTX 3080 into an
3090, ahora la 3090.
new Razer Blade 14 is Matt, VP, Global GeForce Marketing at NVIDIA, on screen.
Thanks, Min, for inviting us to present at your event. Once again, we're excited to partner with Razer on the development and launch of a Blade laptop. This time, the all-new Blade 14, powered by GeForce RTX. For the first time, gamers can experience an RTX 3070 and 3080 laptop GPU in a 14-inch form factor. It packs incredible performance in an ultra-thin, sleek design. Wherever you go, you can play the most stunning, graphically demanding games, because the RTX 30 series includes second-gen RT cores.
Ah, la 3080, mira, la 3080 anda rondando los 36, 35, 36 mil, más o menos, dependiendo de la marca que elijas. Pero, haz de cuenta que en opciones sí está chida, pero haz de cuenta que está la 3060, la 3060 de 11, 12 GB, algo así es. Y anda sobre los 19, 20 mil pesos, más o menos. Es una opción más económica. Y es muy buena, pues, porque la 3080 no va a faltar que saquen la 3080 Ti o la 3080 Super, y o sea, le van a agregar algunas cositas, pues. nomás con tal de seguirla vendiendo.
Now supported in 7 of the top 10 competitors.
Pero, o sea, si estás hablando en las laptops, es una laptop que te va a costar, no sé, unos 110,000 pesos más o menos. Es lo que vale una de estas. Bueno, más bien la de 17 pulgadas, la que vale como 110, 120 por ahí. La de 14 con una 3080 sí va a andar por ahí.
Thermals are all optimized for power and performance. With the help of AI, high-performance gaming laptops are faster and better than ever before. Let me give you an example.
Que sí, como consejo, si esas no las compras en México, pues cómpralas allá en Estados Unidos y tráigaselas. Porque no es lo mismo pagar, no sé, $5,000, $6,000 con tipo de cambio de Tijuana al tipo de cambio de México.
Thank you very much, Matt. And that is ultimate AMD gaming laptop.
Ahorita van a poner precios. Ahorita nada más que acabe lo de Razer, pues ya vamos a dar por finalizado porque se supone que no va a ser hasta la Capcom. Pero está interesante esto de Razer.
Let's talk a little bit about how it's ultra thin. Now, how thin have we
¿Por qué tanto énfasis a que está delgada?
It's not just ultra thin. It is the world's thinnest.
A la del Alienware nunca le importó que fuera gruesa. Estaban potentes, están bonitas, están preciosas los laptops.
14-inch gaming laptop, and
Ciertamente la Razer es más delgada, pero pues...
Also, the world's thinnest 14-inch gaming laptop. We are talking about 16.8 millimeters thin with a 3080.
16 milímetros, casi 17 milímetros en total va a medir cerrada.
It's because for the past 10 years we've been bringing together.
Sí, mañana nos conectamos a las 9:45 por ahí para estar pendiente al de Nintendo. Hay que estar pendiente ahí. Ahí están los ventiladores, ¿no? El disipador sigue siendo el mismo. Ya conozco ese disipador. Es un disipador con... ¿Cómo se le llama? Cámara térmica. Sí, se le dice cámara térmica, algo así. Cámara de vapor,
And we worked with fluid dynamics scientists. We made sure that every fan blade was designed from the ground up. 88 fan blades. What does that mean? Every single fan blade in our fans.
Fíjate, los ventiladores son de 1 milímetro de grosor, lo que está diciendo.
We have designed fan blades the width of a human hair. In addition, of course, we are using T6 grade.
No sé si dice que entre los dos ventiladores o entre uno van a tener 88 aspas.
Understand that's what a razor blade is about. Premium quality. And of course, a super durable anodized finish. Ultra thin. The world's thinnest 14-inch gaming laptop. So let's talk about how fast it is. Ultra fast. We've got the fastest 14-inch display.
Ok, está, mira. Display de 144 Hz hasta 165 en QLT. Yo me esperaba unos 300 Hz. Para tanto que está diciendo, yo me esperaba eso mínimo.
Every single display is custom calibrated right out of the factory. Ultra fast. Now let's talk about connectivity really quickly. Ultra connectivity. Lots and lots and lots and lots of ports. We're talking about Wi-Fi 6E. We've got Bluetooth 5.2. Now, some of the gaming laptops, or the 14-inch gaming laptops, don't even have space to put a camera there. Webcam. It's a Windows.
Ya van a traer Wi-Fi 6, Bluetooth 5.2. El Windows Hello Cámara es para desbloquear la pantalla cuando la cierras, cuando la bloqueas o la suspendes.
In addition to that, we've got HDMI 2.1, which has an output of 4K 120 Hz. Now on the other end, we've also got another Type A and another Type C. We've got lots and lots of ports. Ultra connectivity. Let's talk about how responsive it is. Ultra responsive. It's got a full anti-ghosted keyboard. We've pioneered this many years ago. Now, one of the things I'm really proud of is how buttery smooth. This is like melted butter. The precision touchpad is. It's a beautiful touchpad. You've got to touch it to believe it. And unlike all the other inspired keyboards, we've got a per-key Razer Chroma RGB keyboard. It's a fantastic It's an incredible keyboard.
Checo Soto.
Beautiful key travel. You gotta try
Sí.
it. This is a legend
El
by
punto es
itself.
que esa GTX que te digo, la sacaron de la basura, pues prácticamente la sacaron de la basura, la vendieron como nueva, se le chingó los 3 días, o sea, no, o sea, no se vale pues tampoco, pues.
Beautiful spatial surround sound all around you, and of course we're using it with upward firing speakers. You know, that's a truly, truly great set of speakers. And at this point of time, I'm sure most of you guys watching, some of you guys may be skeptical. We've made it so powerful, we've made it so thin, we've packed it chock full of all kinds of features. This is like a laptop which is 10 years in the future. What have we compromised? And at Razer, we do not compromise.
Lo único que yo siento que estas laptops tienen bajo volumen.
We do not compromise, and some of you may suspect we may have put a really tiny battery in there. Absolutely not. Because on a single charge, the Blade 14 runs for up to 12 hours. That's an insane level of battery life in the Blade 14. Now, the team has put together a video, a quick ad. Can I show it to everyone?
Dice que jugando duran 4.
Let's show it for everyone. Here you go.
Pues donde yo sé no se puede jugar sin el cargador. No activan la RTX si no están usando el cargador. ¿Guacha? Esa ya traen pantalla OLED, por eso no consumen tantas baterías.
And at this point of time, I'm sure all of you would like to see the actual real thing. This is not a figment of my imagination. This is not a figment of the imagination of a gamer out there. But here it is.
Sí, está livianito y la trae con los puros dedos, ¿no?
Back in flesh or back in CNC aluminum. You can see it's ultra thin. Imagine we've got a HX class CPU in there.
El mismo cargador utiliza.
900 Ryzen, of course. We've also got a 3080 NVIDIA GeForce GPU. All in an ultra thin 16.8mm form factor. Super thin. Alright, I'm sure you guys would like to see the display.
Sí, es pantalla OLED. Se nota.
165 Hz display. As you can see, it's just truly beautiful. And yes, there is a webcam. Alright, so check it out. And it just sounds beautiful. So, this is the new Blade 14. It's so compact, packing a 3080, imagine that. And really quickly to take us through this is the world's most powerful 14-inch gaming laptop. It's ultra powerful, it's ultra thin. It's the world's thinnest 14-inch gaming laptop. Just imagine I'm saying that at the same time. Ultra fast, it's got ultra connectivity, look at all the ports on both ends. It's got an ultra responsive gaming keyboard, and it's ultra immersive. You know, you've seen the upward firing speakers, and all of this with 12 hours of battery life. Today, together with AMD, I'm incredibly excited to announce the ultimate AMD gaming laptop, the new Razer Blade 14. Now at this point of time, you want to know the price, you want to know availability. Well, I'm sure with a product like that, you're probably quaking inside thinking, is this going to be a $5,000 laptop? It's got all the insane features, it's got the most powerful CPUs and GPUs, right? You know,
el control que trae en la mano trae una antenita.
A $3,000 laptop. Well, ladies and gentlemen, the new Razer Blade 14 starts at just $1,799.
Está $1,799. Más o menos que serán unos 30 y ¿qué hubo?
And where can you order it? Well, you can order it online at Razer.com.
Sí.
or at any of our global
1800,
stores, you can check them out.
unos 36, 37 por ahí. Si la compras en Estados Unidos, aquí andará entonces sobre unos, ya con los impuestos y todo eso, la ganancia de quien te la venda, como unos 70, 75 mil pesos más o menos. Esta es la respuesta, César. La que trae la 3080, aquí en México unos 70 más o menos.
Insanely powerful. And what am I talking about? Well, it's our all-new USB-C 130 watt GAN charger. 10 years ago, when we first launched the Razer Blade, one of the big innovations that we did was we went and redesigned the charger. 10 years later, we're now really...
Va a consumir menos corriente, 130 watts. A 17 trae 300.
Here is a traditional power brick. It's shipped in many of the other gaming laptops out there. Not a Razer laptop, but this is often in many of the other gaming laptops. This is 130 watt size of a power brick. Alright? It's almost 3 inches tall, it's got about 6 inches wide. How big is the new Razer GAN charger? Or how much smaller is it? It's up to 59% smaller. It's so tiny, it can fit in your pocket. And it's not just smaller, it's also up to about 17% shorter. It's an incredibly small charger. So I thought you guys would like to see how small,
va a caber en el bolsillo lo que está diciendo.
Traditional 130 watt power brick. It's pretty big, it's pretty heavy. It's something that will ship with your
Pero la entrada es la misma que las anteriores.
Laptop. So how small is the Razer GAN charger? Boom, it's just hiding behind it.
Ahí está.
It's just so tiny. The same amount of power that it's packing from 130 watt, and this is a 130 watt charger. And this is already considered one of the smaller 130 watt chargers out there. You can see how tiny, how small it is. But we've got another surprise for all of you. This charger can only do one thing. It charges your 130 watt laptop or gaming laptop. This charger doesn't just charge the laptop. Boom! It charges up to 4 devices simultaneously. That's how powerful, that's how insane this product is. This is the Razer GAN charger, USB-C 130 watts of power, truly compact power. Here's the side profile, here's the front profile, you can see the 4 ports, 2 USB-Cs and 2 USB-As, truly compact power, and here's a perspective shot. Truly, we've designed this so that this is the perfect charger that you can buy. It allows you faster charging up to 4 devices. It's mobile and travel ready with global adapter plugs. And in summary, it's small enough to fit your pocket. Charge up to 4 devices at once. Faster charging, 2 times USB-A, 2 times USB-C.
Sí, ese cargador creo que no va a ser para el laptop. Más bien va a ser para cargar otros dispositivos. Pero ya sabrás, un cargador de sabe costar unos 3 mil pesos.
Lots and lots of selected devices. As long as it's got USB-C and charging. It works with a whole slew of
dice que puedes cargar.
Apple
Al parecer no tiene problemas con Apple.
Windows laptops like the Dell XPS, tablets, smartphones, smartwatches, and much more. So, is this $500? Is it $300? Well, absolutely not. The Razer GAN charger is just $179.99.
$179.
Right now, and we're shipping it.
$179.99.
You can buy it, of course, at Razer.com, any of our Razer stores, and at leading retailers globally. This is the Razer 130 watt GAN charger, and you'll want to be making your pre-orders right now because this is truly the ultimate charger. Mixed up, pixel perfect. Well, a couple of years ago, we launched the Razer Raptor 27. What do we have with the new Razer Raptor? Well, still a 27-inch form factor. It's got an IPS display, it's got a beautiful QHD resolution display. Now what we've done is we've upped the refresh rate from 144 Hz from the previous generation to a
165 Hz.
165 Hz refresh rate. In addition, we've looked at how to ensure that it's tear-free adaptive sync. It's not just using NVIDIA G-Sync, but it's also compatible with AMD FreeSync Premium. And we've got one of the best display
ya sea que la uses con NVIDIA o con Radeon, no importa.
DCI,
compatible con
color
ambas.
space, HDR, high dynamic range display, and something I'm really proud of is that this is the world's first DHX certified gaming monitor. And we've worked really closely together with DHX, specifically with the gentleman Eric Gemmer, who has got decades of experience in making sure that he certifies the very
Bueno,
best
aquí ya van a meter
displays in the market.
más
And
cosas que
joining me
no.
on screen here today is Eric, talking a little bit about
Nosotros ya terminamos con el stream, amigos. Gracias por la visita y gracias por apoyarnos aquí. Nos vemos mañana, o bueno, quizás nos vemos más tarde en un stream que vamos a hacer con Noé, a ver si se anima. Ahí por la nochecita nos vemos y nos vemos mañana a las 10 para la conferencia de Nintendo en la E3. A ver si por fin dan información de esa Nintendo Switch, ni un Nintendo Switch, ni un Nintendo Switch Pro, Nintendo Switch Pro, como le quieran llamar, a ver si por fin tenemos noticias. Y ojalá también digan lo del Breath of the Wild 2, también lo estamos esperando. Metroid 4 no tanto, pero vamos a ver qué anuncian. Bueno amigos, cuídense mucho, hasta luego.